BTS is currently inactive as a group. There are members who are still carrying out their mandatory military service, while members who have completed their military service are focusing on their individual careers. But Jimin promised that BTS will make a comeback as a 7-member group. Jimin is currently serving in the military. He and Jungkook entered the military in December 2023 and plan to complete their national service in June this year. During the Seoul Lunar New Year holiday, Jimin greeted ARMY via the Weverse application. There he wrote quite a long post and promised that BTS would be active again as a group on stage. "We are still committed to showing the best for everyone who is waiting for BTS's stage performance," said Jimin as quoted by the Korea Jungang Daily on Friday, January 31, 2025. "It's been quite a long time since we last performed together in a full formation. Since we worked on music and performed together. I'm also afraid because of that. But we will try. We will be back." Jimin continued to tell the story about his military service. He said his journey in the military was not always easy, but promised to learn a lot so that when he meets ARMY again later, there will be stories to share. He also told about his communication with Jungkook. The Who singer felt that their conversation topics had changed lately, but the topic of ARMY still came up. "This year, the conversations between Jungkook and I have changed a lot. We talked a lot about preparing to meet you guys again, because that day will come soon. We also discussed how to present ourselves to you guys in the future," said Jimin again. Even though he is in the military, Jimin continues to set records through his solo album Muse. Recently, Jimin officially became the longest-serving K-pop solo artist on the Billboard Artist 100 list in the period until the last week of February 1, 2025. Jimin sat at number 62 on the list. Jimin, who enlisted on December 12, 2023, revealed that time flies by. "I've been serving in the military for about a year and 2 months now, yet time really feels like it flows differently here," Jimin wrote in his letter as quoted from, admitted that even though his military routine is repetitive, such as training, working, and exercising, he has learned a lot and experienced new things. "It's not easy, but I've learned and experienced a lot. So, I'm looking forward to the day when he can talk to you all about everything that's happened here," Jimin continued. One of the most memorable moments for Jimin during his military service was his late-night conversations with his bandmate, Jungkook, who is also serving in the military. However, one thing that has changed is that since the year has changed, Jungkook and I's conversations before going to bed have changed a lot. Jimin wrote. As the day they can meet ARMY again approaches, Jimin and Jungkook have begun to discuss their preparations for returning to the entertainment world. "As the days when we can meet ARMY are getting closer, we talked a lot about what we need to prepare before we meet again, what kind of image we want to show, and what kind of life we will live in the future," Jimin continued. Jimin admitted that he felt a little scared because it had been a long time since they had last performed together and were fully involved in the music and stage. "So, I did feel a little scared, but my determination to give the best stage to all of y'all have waited for us did not waver," Jimin wrote. However, his determination to give the best performance to ARMY, who had waited for him, did not waver. "I will prepare diligently. Really, I will try my best to return in a really good condition," Jimin wrote. He closed his letter with his hope that ARMY will remain healthy and happy until they can meet again, and conveyed his sincere love for the fans to our ARMY, whom I miss so much and I am so grateful for. "Until the day we meet again. Stay healthy and always spend your days feeling happy. May you all receive many blessings in the new year. RMY. I love you. Really, Jimin said.